The invisible battlefield, cyber warfare in the 21st century. Welcome to a world where wars are no longer fought just on land, sea, or air, but in cyberspace. This is the invisible battlefield of cyber warfare. A battlefield where the enemy is often faceless, where attacks are launched without warning, and where entire nations can be brought to their knees with just a few lines of code. Cyber warfare is not some distant future threat. It's happening right now. In fact, it has been shaping global security for over 2 decades. From the moment the internet became central to our daily lives, it also became a weapon for states, criminals, and activists. This new form of conflict is fought in secret, in the shadows, often without people even knowing they've been attacked until the damage is done. It began subtly, hacks on corporate networks, stolen intellectual property, but it quickly escalated. One of the first major wake-up calls came in 2007, when Estonia, one of the most digitally connected countries in the world, was hit by a massive cyber attack. Its banks, government agencies, and media outlets were paralyzed for weeks. Many believe Russia was behind it, though the culprits have never been definitively identified. Then came Stuxnet in 2010, a sophisticated piece of malware, reportedly developed by the United States and Israel, that targeted Iran's nuclear facilities. This wasn't just cyber espionage, this was cyber sabotage, an attack designed to physically damage infrastructure. It worked, and it forever changed the way nations viewed cyber capabilities. Since then, the scale and complexity of cyber attacks have only grown. State-sponsored actors, like Russia's Fancy Bear and China's APT groups, have been accused of everything from stealing defense secrets to interfering in elections. In 2020, the SolarWinds hack, attributed to Russian operatives, compromised thousands of organizations, including U.S. federal agencies, exposing how vulnerable even the most secure systems can be. But it's not just nation-states. Cyber mercenaries and hacktivist groups like Anonymous have shown how non-state actors can also wield significant power. Ransomware attacks, like the one on the Colonial Pipeline in 2021, highlighted how critical infrastructure can be targeted, causing real-world chaos, shortages, and panic. The threats are evolving faster than governments can keep up. As more of our lives, our economies, and our military systems move online, the risks of cyber warfare will only increase. The question is, how prepared are we to defend ourselves? On this invisible battlefield, the rules are unclear, the weapons ever-changing, and the stakes, nothing less than the stability of nations.